All right, let's get started here, guys. Let's get started. I wanted to show off my special Sun Heritage outfit. I really love it. Look how glamorous and how, comfy I look. Okay. All right. Let's get started, guys. All right. So let me introduce myself first. Let me get my timer going though. Camera business. Anyways. So, I'm a Georgia Abiel Furiata. I was born and raised in Ghana, West Africa. Those of you who already know me on Facebook, you already know me, right? And those of you who just find this video, nice to meet you all. I hope you're having a sunny day. This is Black History Month, and this is what this is all about. It's about this clothing line that I put together. But let me give you a little background on myself. I'm an artist, okay? I went to high school as an art major. I got a degree, in community college as an art major, so I'm an artist, okay? I was raised in a fashion designer's home. My grandmother, my mother, everybody is a fashion designer. They were artists. I have uncles that were artists. They could paint themselves, so it's in the blood, okay? But at the end of the day, as we progress, or as I progressed on my journey as an artist, there's so much that has happened and changed within me. And so this whole new direction that I decided to take my fashion to is to make it more meaningful, make it more purposeful, bring in the whole spiritual essence, okay, that I have discovered on my personal journey into fashion and make it work, okay, in a way that, like I already said, it becomes more purposeful and meaningful to us. Because as we already know, fashion does a lot to us. All right, a lot of people define ourselves by fashion. I know that you have to do the inner work. I know you have to do the mental work, the spiritual work, the soul work, okay, the whole psychological work. So the clothing is just like the icing on the cake, but at the same time, a lot of healing, a lot of upliftment and encouragement, and a lot of courage, okay, comes from sometimes how you appear. And people also judge you by how you look. You attract certain vibrations, certain colors, bring certain energies into your auric field. So there's a lot that goes on in how you appear, okay, and the colors you're wearing and how it uplifts your moods and how it makes you feel energetic. For instance, me wearing purple now makes me feel very royal, makes me feel very spiritually enlightened, which I already am, but it enhances those energies. And when people come around you, they have a certain way of treating you depending on what you're wearing. Let's say if you're wearing a tutu shorts and you're going to a business meeting, everybody looks at you like, okay, what is wrong with her? She's in the wrong place. So yes, fashion has a lot to do with our personality and what we're doing. So ideally, that's where I wanted to take my fashion. I wanted my fashion to become more meaningful. I wanted you to buy my clothing and you can wear it forever. So it doesn't, though it is trendy, it is not really meant to be like trendy at the same time. You're supposed to stand out, be unique, and to speak your own language and wear your own essence in a way. So, well, I've gone a little too far than I thought I would, but ideally I'm a talkative, so you guys bear with me. And since this is my first video on fashion, let's do what we gotta do. Let's roll with the punches, okay? So, did I say all that I need to say? But let's come down to how this whole thing started. I started doing a lot of clothing, purses, whatever. That's besides the point. But this particular line is made for the young minds. And when I'm talking about young minds, I'm talking about college students and young women and men, okay, that are out here trying to educate themselves and get ahead in life, right? So you are at the beginning of your journey and then the pandemic hits. So what I'm seeing is lack of motivation, lack of inspiration. People are getting comfortable doing things from the home now. So there's this, low down energy that's going on in the minds of the youth. They are losing something, their spark, their courage, their enthusiasm, you know, their whole vibe is a little low than normally is. I mean, I see it in my own teenage kids that are also college students. They are straight A students, but I could see the difference between them then before the pandemic and now. So I feel like since I'm into, you know, humanitarianism, caring about people, and I'm also on a spiritual path that really puts me in a whole different vibration, and bringing and fusing those energies with my healing work into fashion, I kind of like fell into this whole thing. But it all started when I went on a 7-day fast, and when you're fasting you hardly can sleep at night. But that besides the point, when you are also spiritually inclined, between the hours of 3 and 5 you're really up, you know. That's a lot of spiritual stuff happens then. Let's just say a lot of spiritual downloads. I get a lot of my ideas, my sketches, a lot of stuff come through at that time. Spirit talks to me directly. However way you want to interpret it is up to you. But for me, I get my spiritual intervention, my downloads during those times. I dream a lot. I astral travel. So all of that, I don't want to, you know, get off bound here. But during that time, during my fast, Spirit just told me, this t-shirts that you're going to make, do it to uplift and inspire the youth because of what has happened during the pandemic. And so the ideas started pouring in, and I started writing it down like I always do. All right. So I got the idea, even the ropes that we see all through this is like the chains of slavery. And the way it all happened, I think that my fast started on the 25th of January. And so during that week of the 25th of January, in the waning moon, that's when I was doing the fast. And so everything was like preparing me for the Black History Month. And mind you, since I've been around for a long time now, I've always wanted to do special fashion stuff pertaining to Black History Month, but I never really was ready. So when this idea came together in the middle of the night, around 5 a.m. in the morning, and you know, Spirit was just giving me, telling me what to do, and I was writing them down. And look, I mean, it is what it is, okay? Those of you understand. I'm not gonna get all into it, but it was definitely divine guidance, okay? And this collection, I decided to call it Sun Heritage because it's supposed to be in alignment, and it's all about really empowering the Black youth, okay, during this Black History Month, because we, the Blacks, are the ones that suffered a lot to get to this equality, a chance to educate ourselves. And don't forget about the Black African youth that are in Africa and all third world countries that can afford university. So you're in a good position to really change your life and make something great out of it, right? So this is to remind you to go back to that Sankofa energy, right? And remember what your ancestors went through, really. Like, what did they go through to get here? To put you in a position where you can go to college for free in America. Okay? And don't forget about those who can't even afford to go. But those of you who can afford to go, this is not a time to slack. This is a whole new space where you have to stand firmer and become more stronger. So like I already said, it's called a Sun Heritage, and it's meant to, you know, really bring out your own unique spiritual essence, pushing you in that sun vibration, which is the #1 number, which is all about action, using your inner strength to still push you forward, inspiring your own self, like lighting your own fire. So this clothing is all surrounding the numbers 1, which is pertaining to the sun, and 13. So even the ropes that I use, they all have numerological essence to the whole thing. And there are meanings to everything, and I was putting in divine energy as I was doing it, because it's all about vibration and what you're thinking about when you're doing something. It's like, for instance, when your mom is cooking for you and she's angry, I bet you if she's highly connected, the food is not going to taste as good as when she was happy. So everything you're doing is all about energy and what you put into the product. So what I was channeling was action, was inspiration, was fire, lighting the whole system up again, going out into the sun and feeling life all over again after this down pandemic energy. So this is to boost your energy, is to light you up, to step you out there. Because I remember when I was in college, there was nothing more interesting and fun for me than to get up, have my clothes lined up for the week, wearing different things, looking stylish, looking beautiful. It just made me feel great. Sat in my car, drove my car, went to school, looking fabulous. Everybody knows when you're looking good, you're in high vibrational spirit and you're happier. So this is what I want you to use this clothing for, to make you act, to make you find your fire again. Put it on and go back to college and feel that whole energy come back again and do your thing. Clothing can heal if you want it to. It's all in the intention, the colors, how you put it yourself out there, how you connect things together, you know, how you combinate, you know, and all colors have its own vibration. So with that being said, you know, this is really for the college chic, the chics, the chic women in college and the stallion men in college, and any young mind out there that feels this inspiration, this whole vibracious, bubbly, fabulous, what can I say, hey, energy that I'm putting into this clothing for you to wear. It's all about you looking fabulous, okay? Looking royal, looking like a black person that has a lot of pride and respect in their culture. That's why the kente is representing itself here, you know, and I'm doing all this action like a young girl, but hey, I'm an old spring chicken. I don't know what all this stuff is going on, but hey, I'm in the vibe of the young energy, so let it flow. All right, so I guess at the end of the day, I want to keep this video very short. This may be the beginning to different series of different things that I would like to, you know, voice out, because, you know, I have a lot to say, okay? As someone who's divinely guided and open to divine messages, see me as your messenger. In this sector of my life, I'm your spiritual stylist, all right? There are other videos that I will do that I am your spiritual healer. There are others that I'm inspirational speaker. There are others that I'm just giving you pure divine messages that comes through me, you know. But right now, I'm your fashion designer. I'm your artist, showing you how to use fashion to raise your own vibration. So if you want to get these clothing, do not wait till last minute, because I'm a one-person worker. I make everything from scratch to the bottom. I got my shoes together. I made it for myself. I got the purse line. You know, I'm about to make rings and stuff. You know, I do my own earrings and everything. So I'm a one person doing everything. I'm not in Africa. I'm not in China and all that stuff. So if you want to order from me, you got to do it on time. Do not use me as your last minute person, because it won't work. I need at least 2 weeks. Put in your orders, your pre-orders now. I would upload everything to my website, which is deitieshealingsarts.com, and you can purchase there. Or I'm gonna see if my daughter can actually upload this to Facebook Marketplace. That could also be a place, or even Instagram, or even here on my Facebook page, where you can go and, you know, do what you got to do there. Okay, pre-order. Now, if you pre-order, it's going to be $33 for everything that you see. Some of them are higher than that, because some of those ropes took me a whole day to make for one outfit. I remember this blue one I call the Isis one, and the whole thing was like, you know, inspired by the wings of Isis. If you guys have noticed the Egyptian motif with the woman with the wings, that's Isis. That was the whole design inspiration for that one. That thing took me 8 hours to do all those ropes, and those are ropes that also represent your ancestral chains that you're breaking each and every day. That's why I use the ropes. But also that particular outfit is about the wings. Okay, so it took so much out of me. It's not gonna be the same price. I'll put all the price in there. So pre-order now. If you don't, and you wait for, you know, for me to put it online and all that stuff, like on my website, it's gonna be a little higher. So 33 is a special number for a reason, okay? And that is the special, you know, price for you, the men and the women. But it will change because, you know, hey, it is what it is. It's business. At the end of the day, it's still business. I'm still a businesswoman. I have to make my money for all my hard work, and I also have to give you something that is valuable and purposeful, and something that you're going to be, you know, proud to wear and stand out and be unique. And I also, one thing I need to say, I don't want the stuff all over the place. This is specially made for different people. So I don't want my clothing to be a mass production. It's going to be uniquely made for a few people. So the earlier you get it, the better. When it's finished, it's finished. I don't do bulk clothing. Like I said, I'm one person. So don't waste any more time. Look for the clothing on here, like I've already said, and on my website. You can email me, daytceilings@gmail.com. That's okay too. Hey, anything else? If you want me to design for you, if you want me to if you want to collaborate with me, I'm also, you know, game. I have a sister in Ghana that's going to be opening her own personal shop, and those of you in Ghana will be able to get it, and it's called Estelle Creations. So I'll update you guys on that. For those of you who are in Ghana and want to order this product, she would have it there for you. But those of you here in US, I already gave you the clue. So happy Black History Month, and thank you for meeting me. Like I said, I'm Ajua, your spiritual stylist for this video, and I hope that you buy these clothes, raise your vibration, feel amazing, you college chic and college stallion young minds. And I really like where this is going. I can see, you know, how I can grow into this t-shirt business, you know, as a form of, you know, going towards you, the youth, you know, to really inspire you. So I'm glad you came, listened, and I hope you enjoyed this video and it inspires you to purchase my clothing. Love you guys, and have a great Black History Month. Bye.